relatively a new area program. It is funded by World Vision Chairman, and one of the key initiatives that we are doing here is Empowered World View. But more importantly, we have a special project that is on afforestation. So as we keep on working in World Vision, we are learning over time. One of the key things that we have learned is that it's very important to also have a very sustainable environmental base, which is also part and parcel of our 2063 agenda for Malawi on environmental sustainability. We can't do development if our environment is not sustainable or if we destroy our environment. In this area program, we are facilitating afforestation and also what we call farmer-managed natural regeneration, where we are not necessarily planting trees. We are allowing those sprouts of trees that have been there or that were destroyed, just give them some time, 3 to 4 years, so that the forest can just come up if people are protecting that. But we're also helping communities to be able to protect those forests and also be able to benefit from the byproducts of those forests. For example, here we have women that are doing briquettes, which is an alternative to a charcoal, because briquettes are made from the byproducts of the forest, the leaves, the charcoal, the ash, the everything, to be able to do those briquettes that can be used as an alternative to fuel. As you know, in Malawi, fuel is very important, but also the use of charcoal is very detrimental to the environment. But over and above, we're also helping our communities to be able to realize other benefits from the forest, like honey, as they are doing beekeeping and bee farming. But also when the communities are graduating out of poverty, they are also able to acquire assets like livestock and also maybe houses and pay school fees for their children, for example. So we have two key initiatives that we use to facilitate this development. One is the Empowered World View, which entails that God created man in all his fullness. Man has got all the resources that he is able to use around him to improve their own well-being, because our God is a rich God, he's not a poor God. People need to appreciate that. The other initiative is the GES, which is the Gender Equality and Social Inclusion. Under gender equality and social inclusion, we have 5 key elements. We are promoting equal access to resources between men and women, because traditionally men have been on the upper hand, having all the resources. But as you have seen here, some of the people that are doing the economic empowerment initiatives are women that are doing briquettes, and so that we have equal access to resources between men and women. But also equal participation in decision making. It is very important that men and women have equal participation in decision making at home, because men and women have different perspectives as to what has to happen at the home. Men have got their own perspective, women have got their own perspective. But you see that women have more to do with caring for the children, bringing food on the table, and making sure that the household is well supported. Men will be thinking about assets like getting bicycles, all that. So if you combine that, you will help to have healthy families. But we're also looking at transformed systems and structures in communities. Chiefs and the local leaders, they need to make sure that they are facilitating a particular environment where people are given a chance to prosper. But we're also looking at well-being of children. When all this is done, what is it for the child? How do we improve the well-being of the child at the end of the day? So when you put GES and Empowered World View together, you can see what is happening in this area program. Within a short period of time, this area is being transformed. And I think this can be used as a learning place for all other programs that we're doing in Malawi. Because we're working with the government, local government here. We have the district forest officers that we are working with. I would like to see how this our project, the farmer managed natural regeneration that we are doing here, because it's really working, how we can use this project as an example or a learning center for all other projects that we're doing in Malawi, not only for World Vision, but also for other organizations, not only for non-government organizations, but also for the government. We are part and parcel of the Global Evergreen Alliance, where we want to green Africa back, green Malawi back. But we can only do that if every community is doing their work, if every household is doing their work, if every district is doing their work. Together as a nation, we can green Malawi back and be able to achieve the Agenda 2063 of sustainable environment.
Njakwa